Let's face it, driving without an app is like driving without a map. Used to be. Nowadays, your smartphone's part of the behind-the-wheel experience. But what are the apps you really need? I'm Brian Cooley with the top 5 best apps for the driver. I'm going to rank these by categories. And by the way, we're not covering music apps, because I bet you got that staked out already, or telematics apps like OnStar and the others, because they're very specific to the model of car you own. Let's go. Number 5, performance apps. Now I put these at 5 because, let's face it, most folks don't give a rat's ass how many G's they're pulling. But if you do, these apps are cool. You typically pair one with an OBD2 dongle that plugs into your car's data port and merges the vehicle's data with time and GPS location and unlocks an unseen world of motoring. We use one of these for CNET on Cars shoots to merge the car's telemetry with video out the windshield. Even using one without an OBD2 dongle, your phone's built-in accelerometer can do a lot to coach you to drive more efficiently or more precisely. Others function as GPS speedometer and odometer combos, and some even have a mode to become a sort of poor man's head-up display. This is truly a great category for the car geek. Number 4, gas apps. I rank these low-ish because I think most of us just buy gas when it's handy when the light comes on. But if you're the Ben Franklin type, these are great for finding cheap fuel and tracking the real fuel economy of your car. Won't you be surprised when it's different than what the car's computer says? These are also great for quickly finding the nearest gas station when your car doesn't have built-in navigation. Number 3 are parking apps. One of the great driving frustrations in 2014 remains what to do with your car when you get there. Here we are still driving around and around the block in a combination of childlike faith and pagan ritual, hoping to find a spot. Parking apps can reveal municipal data on where spots are located, say in garages, as well as what the cost is to use them. Crowdsourced apps can let people share information about spots that they are leaving so someone else can come get it. And don't forget the other apps that let you actually pay for your parking and renew it without having to run back to the meter all the time with coins or a card. Use one of these and then go rediscover your childhood some other way. Number 2, navigation and mapping apps. Duh. Being able to live search for what you need, tell that app to navigate you to the result, or take you to the address of what's coming up in your calendar, then fold in live traffic conditions and best route information that can include crowdsourcing, or even use one of these to find a great scenic drive when you're not in a hurry, and run all of this with great voice command, all better on your $200 phone than on your car's $2,000 nav rig. But not more safely, which we'll tackle with number 1 in a moment. Before I get to number 1, I'll tell you what it won't be to some of your howls of objection, and that is speed apps. I know these are popular, calling out speed traps and even alcohol checkpoints. But there's something unseemly about apps that are meant to circumvent the enforcement of laws that work best when you don't know where Smokey is. So I'm kind of leaving these out. The number 1 kind of app for really any kind of driver, I think, is a car mode app. This functions with whatever you're using your phone for and turns your phone into less of a disaster waiting to happen behind the wheel. The idea is to put the car-relevant stuff on the screen behind big buttons and then bury the 99% of apps you shouldn't be using while driving, while rolling in easy access to voice command and bonus points for a few of these that combine a slick head-up display mode to keep your eyes out the windshield. Customizable buttons help you make it yours. Combine it with a good windshield mount, not one of those crappy ones you get for $7 at the car wash, and you've got a great infotainment system in the car. For more like this, go to CNETOnCars.com, where it's all about high-tech cars and modern driving. I'm Brian Cooley. Thanks for watching.